Okay, therapy. Yeah. Uh, my guess is that you're leaving the office now and heading straight home. And this person said, you hit the nail on the head. Okay. And the question says, what does the woman say about the man? Okay. And you said he's heading home. In this case, that's not the case. He's talking about the woman that well, this man made a guess, and the woman says like you're right. So in this case, it will be letter D. He's absolutely correct. Okay. Any questions so far? No. Good. Uh,
Can you repeat the answer?
17. About did some over? Yeah. Daniel, number 17, please. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah. Very good. Uh, Pay attention that it says, do you think that Tom's the one who should be selected for the team? Oh, he's head and shoulders above the rest. Okay, and what does the man say about Tom? And simply that he's the best. Okay, he's not talking about he being tall or that he's got a good head on his shoulders or anything like that. He's just saying he's the best. He's yeah, like he has that something in this case, head and shoulders, so he's above the rest. Okay, we're going to continue with this type of exercises. Again, three questions at a time. We're going to review the answers afterwards. And if you have any questions, please remember that you can well, ask me at any time. All right, so give me one moment because I have to change the audio settings.
Number 27.
I forgot to send the scholarship application in on time.
You really missed the boat.
What does the woman say to the man? Number 13.
Are you going to be able to stay up and study for the exam?
I'm not sure. I'm on my last legs.
What does the woman mean? Number 26.
I'm not sure if we should try to buy a house in a few years or keep on renting.
We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
What does the woman mean?
All right, so Ivanova, do you have number 27?
Yes, letter B.
Okay, all right. You said he was late for his trip. You said letter B, right?
Yes.
Now, pay attention. Okay, this man is talking about I forgot to send scholarship application in on time. Okay, so we know that he wasn't able to send that application. And the woman says, "You really miss the boat." Okay. And what does the woman say to the man? And you said he was late for his trip. Remember, scholarship is not some sort of a trip or something like that. Scholarship, it will be like in Spanish more like una beca. Okay, so be careful with that. In this case, it will be letter A. He missed an opportunity. Okay, yeah, like he really missed that opportunity. Okay, thank you, Imanova. Gabriel Rojo, do you have number 13?
Letter A.
Letter A, okay. And we have, are you going to be able to stay up and study for the exam? And the woman says, I'm not sure, I'm on my last legs. Okay, what does the woman mean? And this expression, I'm on my last legs, means that this person is really tired and exhausted. So, well, that. So it will be letter D. Letter A, it says she'll be able to stay up until the last moment. Okay, I'm on my last legs means that she's already exhausted. So she's not sure she will be able to do so. Okay,
Okay, teacher. Thanks.
okay, very good. Karina, do you have number 26?
Yes, it's letter D.
B, they must pay rent for the bridge. Okay.
No, D.
Okay, okay.
Sorry.
Perfect. Yeah. This one, it's easy. This man saying that he doesn't know if they should do that. Well, do this or do that. And this woman says, "We'll cross that bridge when we come to it." Like they can decide later. It's not something that they have to decide now. Okay? Yeah, very good. Any questions so far?
No, teacher.
No? Okay. All right. We will continue because we have a lot to cover today. So, again, give me one moment because I have to change it.
Number 13.
Do you think you'll be able to find someone else to head this committee?
No problem. You're off the hook.
What does the woman mean? Number 24.
Do you prefer to work on this assignment alone or together?
In this case, I think that two heads are better than one.
What does the man mean? Number 5.
I know you like this restaurant, but I just don't like the food here.
To each his own?
What does the woman mean?
Okay, so we will continue with answering these next questions. So, Ramiro, do you have number 13?
Letter C, teacher.
13. Let's see.
Yes.
Yes, yeah, very good. When you say no problem, you're off the hook. You're saying like you don't have to worry about that. Like you're not. It's not your responsibility anymore. Very good. Diego Eduardo, do you have number 24? Ah, you don't have it. Okay, Ulysses, do you have it? Number 24.
Letter D.
Letter D, he prefers not to work on by himself. Yeah, very good. When you have, I think two heads are better than one. Like, yeah, it's better to do it in pairs than alone, well, than by himself. Okay, very good. And we go back. Arturo, do you have number 5? Letter A, the man doesn't like eating in restaurants. Okay, be careful with this. I know you like the restaurant, but I just don't like the food here. He says that. Okay, but pay attention to the question. What does the woman mean? Not what does the man mean. Okay, just be careful with that. And the woman says to each his own, like well, everyone can have different taste. So I like it, probably you don't. So it's like whatever. So it will be letter D. Everyone has different taste. Taste. Okay. So any questions so far?
No, teacher.
Not yet. Okay. Very good. In this case, as you may have already noticed, these both conversations in contact with the ones we saw or we listened to last class. These require you to know the expressions that they use. Okay, the other ones well, focus more on the your ability to understand, but to pay attention to some details. In this case, you have to understand well, the expressions they use. So be careful with that. We're going to see a lot of examples, so you will be ready for your TOEFL for your CELI test. Okay, we're going to continue with the next one. Again, give me.
Number 7.
Did you hear that Abby won the art scholarship?
You could have knocked me down with a feather.
What does the man mean? Number 8.
I have to read all 6 chapters this weekend.
We're all in the same boat.
What does the woman mean? Number 4.
I can't believe what Hal said to the teacher.
Yeah, he really put his foot in his mouth.
What does the man say about Hal?
All right, Brenda, do you have number 7?
I think it's the letter C or B.
Yeah, because in this case, when you said you could knock me down with a feather, it's that this person is really, really surprised. Uh, but you can try to associate this expression to when you are really, really surprised, like you can lose your balance really, really easily. So imagine that you are that surprised that even a feather can knock you down. Okay, so just try to, well, if you're not sure, try to associate that meaning, that like image, yeah, image or scene in your head. Okay, very good. Carlos Alberto, number 8.
Sí,
Yeah,
claro, sí.
yeah. Uh, they are all on the same boat, in the same boat. Sorry. So yeah, everyone has to do the same thing. Perfect. Very good. Daniel, do you have number 4? Perfect. Very good. Yeah, when you put your food in your mouth, it's that you say something embarrassing. Perfect. Very good so far.
Number 9.
Anne's project for the science fair was incredible.
She's really head and shoulders above the rest.
What does the man say about Anne? Number 10.
I can't believe how many forms I have to fill out to apply for the scholarship.
Yes, and you should be sure to dot all the I's and cross all the T's.
What does the woman mean? Number 2.
Did you meet Hank's father at the game last night?
Yes, I did. You know, Hank's really a chip off the old block.
What does the woman say about Hank?
All right. So, Ivanova, do you have number 9?
Letter A.
Okay. Again, when you said something like stronger than the others, be careful because all they are saying like was that her project was the best of all. Okay. So be careful with that. So it will be letter D. Perfect. Gabriel Callejas, do you have number 10?
Is letter D?
Yeah. Uh,
Teacher? Oh, sorry. I have a question. Are we answering this for upload it?
no, this one is just for practice in the class.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Very good. Yeah, when you are sure to cross or to dot all the E's and cross all the T's, means that you have to pay attention to every detail. Okay, so very good. Gabriel Rojo, do you have number 2?
Letter A.
He resembles his father. Yeah, very good. Perfect. Great so far. And we will continue with the next one.
Number 1.
I was 15 minutes late for class today.
Better late than never.
What does the woman mean? Number 2.
Do you want to work on the biology experiment together?
2 heads are better than 1.
What does the man mean? Number 3.
I really don't want to work on the report now.
There's no time like the present.
What does the woman mean?
All right, so we will continue. Gabriel Rojo, do you have number 1?
Letter C.
Yeah, pay attention that this one said it's better late than never. Okay, so in this case it will be letter B. It's good that the man went to class on time or not.
Okay.
Okay, so just be careful with that. Karina, do you have number 2?
Yes, letter C.
Yeah, perfect. It's a good idea to work together. Perfect. And Martin, do you have number 3?
Letter A.
But pay attention that in this case, I don't remember it's correct for the word by word, but I will put the transcript. And it says there's no time like the present. Okay, so it will be in this case letter C. Okay, I pay attention that they said I really don't want to work on the report now. There's no time like the present. Okay, like it's best if this person start working now, not on another time. Okay, she's not saying that she has no time, but that they should get they should get start working and now. Okay, any questions so far?
¿Cuál es el último, profe?
Last one is letter C.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Do you think these short conversations are easier or more difficult than the ones that we listened to last class? Easy? Okay. What about everyone else? Easy. Okay. Perfect. We will continue with this. We're going to do some others after we finish this. So, so you can practice. One moment.
I can't believe that Rob actually got the highest grade on this physics exam.
He's really turned over a new leaf. Last semester, he would have had the lowest.
Number 17.
I can't believe that Rob actually got the highest grade on this physics exam.
He's really turned over a new leaf. Last semester, he would have had the lowest.
Number 17. What does the woman say about Rob?
Is your graduate program going well? Do you think you'll be able to finish your degree on time?
I'm not sure. Sometimes it feels like I'm trying to swim upstream.
Number 28. What does the woman mean?
Are you going to be studying for the biology exam tonight? Maybe you'd like to study with me.
I would. After all, two heads are better than one.
Number 16. What does the woman mean?
All right. Uh, Ramiro, do you have number 17?
Letter B, teacher?
Letter B?
Yes.
Okay. In this case, what this woman is saying, it's like he's not the same anymore. Pay attention to the transcript. It says, I can believe that Rob actually got the highest grade on the basic exam. Okay, this person is saying, well, you understand that? He's really turned over a new leaf. Last semester, he would have had the lowest, okay? So in this case, the woman saying like he's not the same anymore, okay? So it will be learned. He's changed a lot. All right, very good. Teodoro, do you have number 28? Letter C, she'd like to take a break and go for a swim, okay? Pay attention to the conversation. It says, is your graduate program going well? Do you think you'll be able to finish your degree on time? Okay. I'm not sure. Sometimes it feels like I'm trying to swim upstream. Okay. When you're trying to swim upstream, um, I will say it in Spanish so you can, well, no. En este caso es como, imaginen que están nadando en un río, pero están nadando, imagínense, contracorriente. Upstream means that, contracorriente. Okay, so it will be letter A. Okay, so be careful with that. All right, Ulises, do you have number 16?
Letter D.
In this case, it will be, I'm sorry, you say letter A, sorry?
He says D.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry. I got a little distracted. Okay, yeah. In this case, it will be letter D, and very good, Ulises, and thank you, Karina. Yeah, we have already seen this well, expression before. Two heads are better than one. Very good so far. We will continue to the next part, and
We have to find
the mistake in this accounting problem before we can turn it in.
We've got 20 pages of information and calculations. I don't even know where to begin searching for the mistake.
It is a bit like looking for a needle in a haystack.
Number 24. What does the woman mean?
There's an opening on the planning committee. Would you like to join the committee?
I would. That's something I could really sink my teeth into.
Number 29. What does the man mean?
I can't believe that the professor assigned so many math problems for tonight. This is going to take hours to do.
We're all in the same boat, and no one is happy about it.
Number 2. What does the woman mean?
All right. Arturo, do you have number 24? Okay. Brenda, do you have number 24? You don't have it? Okay. Carlos Alberto, do you have it?
Ready?
Ready? Yeah, perfect. Very good. The error is going to be difficult to find. Well, pay attention to the transcript for the ones that don't have it. But in the first part, the woman says, well, we have to find a mistake in this accounting problem before we can turn it in. And the man says, we got 20 pages of information and calculations, sorry. I don't even know where to begin searching for the mistake. And the woman says, it is a bit like looking for a needle in a haystack, okay? In Spanish, we have a similar saying, como buscar una aguja en un pájaro, okay? Actually, the same one. Okay, so be careful with that. Daniel, do you have number 29? Ready? He can really get involved in this. Yeah, perfect. Very good so far. Notice that that's something I could really sink my teeth into. I really, well, I usually associate this with when you are eating something like it's something that you will eat, so it's something that you can really get involved with. Okay, so well, very good. Ivanova, do you have the last one, number 2?
I'm not sure if it's A or B.
Okay, yeah, pay attention to the transcript. The man is saying like the professor assigned many math problems for tonight. This is going to take hours to do. And well, the woman says we're all in the same boat and no one's happy about it. Okay, so it will be letter B. Okay, everyone is in the same situation. So, well, no one is happy about that. Okay.
Did you answer in the letter B or D?
B.
B. Okay, thank you.
B. I'm sorry. All right, we're going to continue with the next part, and hopefully you don't.
Professor Carlson doesn't accept late assignments. Were you able to finish the midterm project on time?
It was close, but I slipped it in right under the wire.
Number 8. What happened to the man's paper?
Have you seen Sarah's painting at the art exhibit?
I have. All of the senior art majors have paintings on display there.
What do you think of it?
I truly think that Sarah's painting is head and shoulders above the rest.
Number 8. What does the woman mean?
I hope no one noticed that I was the one who knocked all those dishes off the table.
You're not going to get off the hook that easily.
Number 10. What does the man say about the woman?
Okay, there you have the transcript. All right, so Gabriel, I think, can you answer number 8?
Yes, it's letter D.
Letter D?
Yes, D.
All right, be careful. Okay, it was what was the what happened to the professor to the man's paper? Yeah, it was close, but I slipped it I slipped it in right under the wire. Okay, in this case it was letter B. The paper was handed in just in time. Okay, this expression slipped it in right under the wire refers that you were able to do it just in time. Okay. All right, Gabriel Rojo, can you answer number 8?
Letter D.
D. Well, self-work is by far the best. Okay, yeah, we have already seen here heard this expression a lot of times by now. So yeah, very good. Karina, do you have number 10?
Yes, letter A.
Yeah, she's still responsible for that. She's not getting off the hook that easily. Very good, great work so far.
Number 24.
Do you prefer to work on this assignment alone or together?
In this case, I think that two heads are better than one.
What does the man mean? Number 10.
How's the chemistry homework coming?
It's like trying to swim upstream.
What does the woman mean? Number 10.
Everyone was sure talking a lot in class.
That's true.
I have a lot I wanted to contribute to the discussion, but I couldn't get a word in.
What does the man mean?
All right. So, I'm sorry. It's the transcript. So, let me see where before we, Ramiro, do you have number 24?
Me, teacher?
Yeah.
Okay. Number 4.
24.
Happy one. Literacy.
Literacy, it will be better to prepare 2 assignments than 1. Okay, be careful. Do you prefer to work on this assignment alone or together? In this case, I think 2 heads are better than 1. Okay, be careful with that. The correct answer will be letter D. He prefers not to work on it by himself. Okay, just be careful with that. Remember that in this type of questions you will find that usually the correct answer doesn't have the exact same wording as the conversation. So try to avoid choosing the one that resembles a lot to the one of the conversation. Okay, so be careful with that. Very good. Thank you, Ramiro. Diego Eduardo, do you have number 10? Perfect. Very good. Yeah, as I said, well, as you said, letter B, the chemistry homework is really, really difficult. Very good. It doesn't have anything to do with swimming that you have on the other options, such as she'd rather go swimming, swimming pool, the stream is drying up. Okay, just be careful with that. This expression is more like LRB. Perfect. Ulises, do you have a number 10?
D.
D. Okay, he was not given a chance to speak. Yeah. In this part we have, but I couldn't get a word in. Like they were talking a lot and he didn't have this chance to speak. Very good. Great work so far. I think we don't have many left. I'm sorry.
We've spent so much time on this issue.
Do you think we should bring it up again at the board meeting this afternoon?
We've spent so much time discussing it already, and it hasn't been resolved. Maybe it's better to let sleeping dogs lie at this point.
Number 6. What does the man suggest? Number 23.
Did Betty listen to what her boss said?
She followed the directions to the letter.
What does the man mean? Number 23.
Did Betty listen to what her boss said?
She followed the directions to the letter.
What does the man mean? Number 26.
Has management decided on a new policy for pay raises?
It's still up in the air. I think it will be discussed again at the meeting next Friday.
What does the man mean?
Okay, before we continue, I'm going to finish the code right now because well, the meeting is about to expire. So remember to rejoin so we can check the answers, okay? Okay, okay, guys. All right, Arturo, do you have number 6? Yeah, be careful with that. Letter C says allowing the dog to sleep. Okay. They are talking about this issue. Do you think we should bring it up again at the board meeting this afternoon? And this person said, like, we spent so much time discussing it already, and it hasn't been resolved. Like, well, this issue is going has been going on for a little while. They have been discussing it during some time, but they haven't been able to resolve the issue. Okay, so this person said maybe it's better to let the sleeping dogs lie at this point. Like it's better not to try to wake up the dogs now. Referring to letter B, leaving it alone for now. Like they cannot solve it, so leave it alone for now. Okay, any questions? All right. Brenda, do you have number 23? Letter C, okay. Betty will follow the instructions later, okay? And we have did Betty listen to what her boss said? She followed the directions to there, okay? And well, in this case, it will be more like a letter D, but it worked exactly as instructed, okay? In this case, it will be similar to seguir las cosas al pie de la letra, similar to that, okay? All right. Pay attention that the other three options have a later, letter, and letter. Okay. Notice that only the last one has different, different wording to what they said in the on the conversation. Okay. So be careful with that. Carlos Alberto, do you have number 26?
B.
B. The policy has not been yet has not yet been decided. Okay, and we have it's still up in the air. Yeah, in this case, like, well, they haven't been able to catch that idea, remaining like that. But yeah, it's there. It hasn't been decided yet. All right, there's only two more left of these idioms, so we will continue.
Number 24.
Can you think of the answer to the last question?
I need just a minute. It's on the tip of my tongue.
What does the woman mean? Number 8.
Did Fred tell you his theory about who took the money?
Yes, and I really think he's barking up the wrong tree.
What does the woman mean? Number 10.
We need to decide whether or not we're going to buy that house.
It's such a big decision. Let's sleep on it before we decide.
What does the woman suggest?
Right. So, Daniel, do you have number 24? Yeah, perfect. It's on the tip of his of her tongue. Yeah, it's hard for her to put the answer into words. Okay, in Spanish we also have something like that, like lo tengo en la punta de la lengua, but we don't know how to say it. Very good. Ivanova, number 8.
Letter C.
Letter C. Okay. All right. She said something like he was barking into the wrong tree. Okay, in this case, it's referring more like letter D. He has made a mistake. All right. All right. Gabriel Callejas, do you have a number 10?
No, teacher, I couldn't hear.
You weren't able to hear it. Okay. Gabriel Rojo, do you have it?
Maybe letter A.
Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, they should postpone their decision until the morning. Perfect. Yeah. Pay attention that well, we have barking up the wrong tree. Okay. Uh, and well, this one, the last one is let's sleep on the it before we decide. Like, let's rest a little and think about it. All right. Any questions so far?
¿Cuál era la 24?
24, letter C.
Okay.
All right. We will continue.
La 8.
All right. We're going to continue with the next part. Again, some recordings about exercises of listening, so you can practice a little. I think we're not going to be able to cover all, but most of it we're going to be able to do. Okay, so again, can you see my screen? All right, we have seen this before. As you may remember, we did some exercises in the TOEFL workbook about this. This you can well, see it on your TOEFL workbook on page 13. I think it's 13. You will see this the following recordings in page 13, and you can answer them there. All right. So we're going to do some practice. I just give one moment again.
Number 12.
The traffic outside is really loud.
I'll say.
What does the woman mean? Number 23.
Did you get to the airport in plenty of time?
There was scarcely enough time to get there.
What does the man imply? Number 11.
The prices at this store are really outrageous.
You can say that again.
What does the man mean?
All right. Karina, do you have number 12?
Yes, I feel letter C.
I'll say. It's referring that she agrees with the previous statement. Very good. Martin, do you have number 23? Letter D. Okay, be careful with that. It's letter A. The plane took off just after he arrived. Okay. So be careful with that. All right, Karin. I'm sorry, Martin. Do you have number 11? I'm sorry. When he says, you can say that again, it's referring like he's agreeing with the previous statement. So, very good so far. You can see the transcript here. We have, you can see that again. There was scarcely enough time to get there. Like it wasn't enough time. And I'll say, okay. Any questions so far?
Number 17.
Do you know when the papers for Professor Jenkins' history class are due?
They're due next week, aren't they?
What does the man mean? Number 28.
Your new secretary seems to be doing a great job.
Rarely do new employees take such initiative.
What does the woman mean? Number 2.
I don't think this painting is very good.
It's better than the first one, isn't it?
What does the woman say about the painting?
All right. Diego Eduardo, do you have number 27? Let's see. Okay, be careful. Well, he has already done the papers for next week. And well, pay attention to the transcript, okay? Do you know when the papers for Professor Jenkins' history class are due? Okay, they are due next week, aren't they? Okay, in this case, it will be letter B. He thinks the paper should be turned in next week. Okay, remember that when we have they are due next week, and then we have a repetition of the same auxiliary in negative. It's like saying son para la siguiente semana, ¿no? Something like that. Okay. So when you say it, it's like trying to look for a confirmation, like no es así. The first thing it's like what he thinks. The second part is like trying to like I thought what it was like this, but I'm not that sure. Okay, so very good. I'm sorry, Ulises. So you have number 25, 28.
I can hear it.
Which one? I'm sorry.
The next one.
Yeah, 20.
Can you hear me, teacher?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Ah, no, es que no escuché la 28.
Ah, you didn't hear 28. Okay, all right. Do you have number 2?
Yes, letter C.
Letter C. Okay. All right. In this case, it will be letter A. Pay attention that it says it's better than the first one, isn't? Remember that this first statement says all you need to know. Don't pay much attention to the second part. I'm not sure if that's one good advice, but the second part is only like saying like no es así. or in Spanish, as I told you before, like no. For example, it's in Spanish you will say something like es mejor que primero, no, something like that. So it will be a letter A. All right. Thank you, Ulises. And Arturo, do you have number 28? I think he doesn't have it. Brenda, do you have number 28?
Letter B.
Yeah, therapy. Rarely do new employers take much initiative. Okay, very good, perfect. Great so far. I think we have enough time to do another one. I think. I'm sorry.
Number 12.
I need for you to work on these new accounting reports.
But I scarcely have time to finish the ones I already have.
What does the woman imply? Number 14.
Look at those waves coming in. They're as huge as I've ever seen them.
You can say that again.
What does the man mean? Number 20.
Mike, do you know when the recital starts?
It starts at 3 o'clock, doesn't it?
What does Mike mean?
All right. Were you able to hear it? I will take that as a yes. Okay, Carlos Alberto, do you have number 12?
I think it's letter B.
Okay, pay attention, it says, but I scarcely have time to finish the ones I already have. Okay, in this case, it will be letter A. She doesn't have time to complete additional reports. Okay, all right. Daniel, do you have number 14? All right. This person says you can say that again. Remember that when you say that, it's referring that this person is agreeing with with the previous statement. So let's see. He would like the woman to repeat what she said. Okay, be careful with that. Uh, Remember that in this case, it's like it's not a question. If he was requesting something, it would be a question. So be careful with that. It's letter D. Ivanova, do you have number 20?
Letter D.
Yeah, very good. We have it starts at 3 o'clock, isn't it? Isn't it? Okay, and he thinks the performance begins at 3. Perfect. Really, really simple. All right. Any questions so far?
No, teacher.
No? All right. There is a lot of practice that we need, but that we still need to do. But I'm not sure. Well, depending on how we arrange next week, we will decide. Okay. So far, we will finish the listening part for now. If you need more practice, please let me know because next class we're going to focus more on grammar, and the next two classes, yeah, well, it will be most likely to be on grammar. And if we have class next week, we are going to do more practice on listening. Okay. Any questions? All right, I will take attendance and then you can go. Okay. Anaya Morales Martin Eduardo.
Here, teacher.
Okay, perfect. All right. Callejas Paz Gabriel.
Here, teacher.
Perfect. Give me one moment. I'm sorry. Carlos Alberto Chávez Salinas.
Here.
Right. Chávez Vicente Ramiro. Yeah.
Here, teacher.
Perfect. Maria Cruz is not here. Lozada Granos Karina.
Here.
Perfect. Orozco Redondo Daniel. It's also here. Yeah. Kevin is not here. Ramos Juárez Luis Alejandro.
Here.
Perfect. Rangel Nieves Diego Eduardo. Perfect. Rico López Fernanda Ivanova.
Here.
Rojo Moreno Gabriel.
Here.
Perfect. Salinas Hernández Brenda.
Here.
Y Saucillo Castillo Arturo. Great. Como les decía ya, pues ya estamos casi al final del semestre, nada más falta que hagan el CELI lo que sería el 4 de junio y pues que entreguen el resto de la evaluación que sería los de, pues como el tipo portafolio de los ejercicios de Pioneer y los pocos ejercicios que hicimos del libro de TOEFL. ¿Ok? ¿Alguna duda, algún comentario?
¿Eso para ese día, profe? ¿Para qué día sería específicamente?
¿Qué día? Ok, les estoy dando la oportunidad que si me lo quieren entregar en físico, tengan la oportunidad de hacerlo hasta el día sábado 4 de junio, que es el día del CELI, o sea, que vayan con sus cosas y que si lo quieren entregar en físico. Y si no, pues también igual, sábado 4 de junio, nada más que me lo envían por correo.
Ok, gracias.
Sí, no hay ningún problema. ¿Alguna otra duda? Es sábado 4 de junio. Ninguno tiene ningún problema con ese día para... Ajá, ese día me los pueden entregar los trabajos en físico, sí los tienen en físico.
Y sería a las 12, ¿verdad, profe?
No, en el caso de Seri tengo entendido que es a las 9.
Ah, ok, ok.
Sí, como es que lo que pasó es que en el horario, pues debido a que los salones ya estaban llenos durante los otros días, bueno, el laboratorio de cómputos ya estaba lleno, pues nos tuvieron que mover hasta el día sábado. Así que es en el horario de sabatino, que es a las 9.
De acuerdo, profe.
Ok, y si alguien tiene algún problema, díganme para preguntarle al coordinador si los pueden mover a algún otro grupo. ¿Ok?
No,
Si no hay, si no tienen ninguna otra pregunta, pues sería todo por el día de hoy. Los vería pues el miércoles.
¿Y cuánto sería la duración del examen, profe? Más o menos.
No tengo ni idea de cuánto dura el Selena más o menos. Dame un momento. Creo que viene el coordinador. Celi, sí, desgraciadamente tuvo que quedar así porque los otros días ya estaban los laboratorios llenos. ¿No puedes el sábado? Ok, sí, sí es el sábado 4 de junio. Perdón, sí. ¿Sí es 4 de junio? Sí, sábado 4 de junio. Sí. Es que también como mi grupo de sabatino es muy pequeño, pues juntarlos con ellos. Ok, si no tienen ninguna duda, pues, bueno, además de la duración del examen, que al parecer no viene aquí, les estaría diciendo entonces el mismo día del examen, nada más una cosa que sí les pido es que lleven sus audífonos.
Pero sí seguimos teniendo clases el miércoles, sí, profe. Sí.
¿Cómo?
¿Seguimos teniendo clases el miércoles y viernes?
¿Este miércoles? Sí.
Ok.
O sea, toda esta semana seguimos teniendo clases, nada más que no estoy seguro que como la siguiente semana es semana como CELI, o sea, hacen exámenes CELI, no estoy seguro si tenemos que dar clases como ustedes tienen el examen este el sábado, damos la clase como normal y pues ya, pero eso no estoy seguro, ocupo preguntar. ¿Ok? ¿Alguna otra duda?
No, profe, todo bien.
No, ok. Si ya no hay ninguna otra duda, entonces los veo hasta el miércoles. Y les deseo un feliz día y también los felicito por el Día del Estudiante.
Muchas gracias, profe.
Gracias,
Hasta
profe.
luego.
Bonito día.
Gracias igualmente. See you.